Good morning. My name is Roy Wilkinson and I'm the Chairman of the Peel Common Residents Association. The planning report admits that their planning acceptance recommendation is contrary to the Fareham Borough Council core strategy, namely CS12 and CS14. Page 56 of the report gives that. We must therefore ask, where does that leave us, the public? Tearing up planning guidelines fills us with foreboding. The strategic gap. We on Peel Common awaited some trepidation the consequences of the building we are about to be landed with. It is to be in a designated area of open space, an area we foolishly thought could not be built on. Our protection from intrusive development was supposed to come from local plans agreed by Fareham Council, employed, I might add, to look after the public interest. Now it is recommended that in a protected area, a development goes ahead that not only covers an area the size of 4 football pitches, but will be massive, rising up to a height of 22 metres. It will be an in-your-face industrial complex of 10 acres and will stand out like a sore thumb. And the design. This is a new design and untested, and we, the public, find it unbelievable that National Grid chose this site and this moment in time to commission an untested structure. It should be noted that this is the first interconnector where National Grid has ignored their own site location principles by proposing to build on a most inappropriate site, close to schools and close to residential areas, notwithstanding an operational airfield. The landscape character. It will take up to 15 years to even partially hide this building to make it visibly acceptable to the public. But the officer's report skates over the subject. So what happens in the intervening years? Do we avoid looking at it and ignoring it? Once completed, this building will be in full visibility, and no matter how many coats of paint will stand out and tower over the area. Noise. Not only will the building be massive, it will also come with unknown risks for the public, yet to be resolved. Noise in particular. Reports that technology will overcome any dangers are still being questioned, and the converter must be built first to confirm the so-called predictable acceptable levels. I may add that once built, there will be no going back. We have mitigation measures. The officer's planning report and technical reports are littered with mitigation measures and requirements in respect of all sorts of risks that again include untested measures. Most can only be proved once the construction is built and commissioned. Policing the mitigation measures will be a nightmare and will undoubtedly include many dispensation arguments. How will Fareham Borough Council deal with this? Do they have the ability and the wherewithal? They certainly didn't in the past. To us, the public mitigation measures simply have a hollow ring to them. Consider the past experience with Southern Water and the Peel Common Pond. Its initial design also had mitigation measures to prevent strong smells. But despite promises to solve evolving complications, interest waned and the problem rolled on for over 20 years. Excuse me. In conclusion, in 2009, South East England Development Agent CEDA laid out a visionary document. It involved the public. Thousands of local residents took part. Their opinion helped form the local plans for Daedalus, agreed by all, including Fareham Borough Council. One can only question the ethics and integrity of those in authority who now wish to ignore and overturn a public-backed agreed vision and subsequent agreed planning guidance. The depth of the feeling against this planning proposal is substantial. There have been over 1,000 objections. There is no doubt that if this application was judged on public opinion, it would never survive. Daedalus is an historical site with a compelling history. Brave and honest Royal Naval pilots trained at the base. It would be fitting if the planning committee adopted some of their principles by giving an honest, responsible decision that truly reflects the vision laid down all those years ago. We do not consider Daedalus to be a suitable site for the IFA2 interconnector. We would ask you to refuse this application. Thank you very much.